Hummingbird family, what's coming your way? What messages do you need to know? Let's do some soul messages. Two of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Tower. Okay, we're going to clarify the Tower and the Ace of Swords. What else do we need to know? We have the Three of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, lots of wands here. This is what came to mind. In toxic family systems, we all play a role, okay? Think of it as a theater, okay? Roles are assigned to the siblings, and sometimes we can play more than one role. And so if you haven't heard about this, you can Google it because it might be pertaining to someone for me to share this. So we have the golden child. We have the clown, what we call the clown, or the one who survives and makes the family laugh. We have the scapegoat, and we have the invisible child, which are the main roles. And that's not who you are. That is not who you are, okay? That I classify as trauma. That is you having to perform a role of who you were told you are in order to survive, okay? In my personal family, I was assigned the role of the invisible child, okay? I was very invisible, left home very early to go to boarding school. I was out of my home as a teenager, about the age of 14, and after that I moved to a big city, and I disconnected from my family. I started to learn a lot about family systems and went through my old journey of taking away the role of invisibility, that my voice mattered, okay? That was not who I was in the world, okay? That I wasn't meant to be unseen or disregarded. And I had to go through my own journey to discover that, and that journey required a lot of tower moments. Tower moments are moments in our life where we attach to things. And for some of us, it may be ways of thinking that take us to places that continue to reinforce that which we are not. Okay, you are not, if you were the scapegoat, you're not bad. Okay, you just mirror back to the system. If you're the golden child, you're not all good. Okay, there's parts of you that need to be explored. Maybe you need to tell somebody to F off sometimes. you know, who are you is what this reading is asking. And I'm getting that very, very vividly. You start off with the Two of Wands, which is making decisions. And the Seven of Wands is you made decisions that elevated you or set very strong boundaries. This is a card of boundaries, which brought a tower moment. And I did feel that for many of you, this is going to be in the family. With the family structured, I feel like you cut through that. You're like, nope, this is not who I'm going to be. Okay? You don't get to tell me who I'm going to be. So everybody's comfortable, right? So the dysfunction is comfortable. I feel like you did that. And the reason why I wanted to clarify is I wanted to ask what was coming next. That was my intention. And that is clarity. this is a card of clarity as to who you are. Okay, who you are, away from all these labels and stuff. You did the work, you set a decision, you set boundaries, you disrupted something, or you were pulled from something, like I made a decision to leave my home, okay, and at a very young age. And I gave my family very limited information about me through the years. Just what I felt was safe. And even then, some people in my family did not hold that information sacred. But I'm telling you, okay, you got clarity into who you really are. And that's my own personal story came through in this reading because somebody labeled you and smear campaigned and just determined to keep you in this role that you are not, and you fought for it. You can now expect the rewards of your efforts, because the Three of Wands is a card of expectation of your efforts. We started with the Two of Wands, we end with the Three of Wands. You did the work, you can expect results, okay? Congratulations. Congratulations for defending, for setting boundaries, from detaching from these roles that kept a dysfunctional structure going at your expense, at the expense of your spark, at the expense of your soul. I want to congratulate you. I felt a strong connection with this reading. I see you. I wish you all the best, and you can expect positive results from that boundary that you set with your family of origin. I will see you in the next reading. Bye, guys.